The Mandela Effect breaking news. Teal Swan just did a video about it. The reason this is significant is because she has a background in the paranormal and narcissism, so should be an expert in gaslighting and confabulation, so it's interesting which way she does with it.
Hi there guys, you're probably excited for this week because I'm finally making the video that you have requested so much, and that is a video on the Mandela Effect. I'm going to tell you why I haven't done this video before. The reason I haven't done this video is because what I care about first and foremost is what is going to help humanity to expand, and this is not one of those subjects.
At first it looked like she was going to go down a mass misremembering road when she discusses the misspelling of Berenstain Bears, but I guess she's trying to say that's a collective conscience thing. Then she takes a turn talking about life path potential.
The universe is a multiverse, and within that multiverse is parallel realities and also timelines. Not just timelines, there are places within this universe that time doesn't even exist. Even though we are designed to focus in one dimension, that doesn't mean that we cannot perceive beyond this dimension. It doesn't mean that we can't expand wide enough to take in multiple timelines. It doesn't mean for sure that this is all that exists. When it comes to the more esoteric explanations, the primary culprit in this Mandela effect is actually the human being's capacity to perceive life path potentials.
Earlier this year, another expert on narcissism and gaslighting, Spartan life coach, dismissed the phenomenon. He didn't deal with any of the geography changes, he only dealt with movie misquotes and said there are many takes that don't make it into the final cut. He also said the most likely culprit is the drug Adderall. It's no surprise those videos have been taken down. Anyway, who cares what he thinks? His best friend is psychopath Dr. Sam Vaknin. Also this week this video by Moneybags73 came out.
I have a huge recommendation. Everyone needs to check out this video. It's really well put together. First time I've ever seen anyone from the position that this man is in as owner of a company making a video like this about the Mandela Effect. So you really need to see it. I commend Chris for making this video. I think it's very important. He didn't care about the naysayers. He didn't care about things that he shouldn't care about. This is just so important to do. And there's people that are going to say what they're going to say, but we all know that there's something going on.
It's a real shocker that KJ from the Scariest Movie Ever channel doesn't think it's real. His whole gig is the end times. You'd think to take it seriously.
I mean, I get so many comments, like so many of these, I'm unsubbing, from flat earth people, Mandela Effect people, and you never discuss the real issues, flat earth and Mandela Effect, and it's just, what can I do? I mean, I don't like fighting with people and whatnot, and I try to be cool and have your own thoughts and feelings, but we're living in a time where if the truth is coming out because we're in a so-called apocalypse, then you better know that deception is going to be 100%, and it's hard to tell what's real and what's not sometimes,
Yeah, I mean, it really does take a lot of discernment. Definitely in this period, discernment is a spiritual gift, and also just common sense experience. You know what I mean? Like what's more likely? That there's a CERN unleashed a alternative reality that they knew how to go back in time and change the spelling of words, or is it more likely that that's probably some kind of made up thing or psyop? You know what I mean? Like
totally,
it's less likely to me that if I had the ability to create alternate dimensions and shift things, and I'm going to mess with with prepositional phrases on the covers of DVD boxes. Like there's much more.
Exactly. Now that's the thing too, is I do believe there's some interesting things with CERN. I even thought of doing a new video soon talking about CERN a little bit, and piercing.
I think it's definitely worth looking at. There's, they dance around in Masonic garb, but that doesn't mean a Mandela Effect's true.
Right, I'm with you. Like, the Mandela Effect bothers me, and people saying the Bible's being changed, and I feel it's another transvestigation, kind of a psyop type thing as well. So and that's just the way I see it.
That was KJ earlier this year. Also this week the movie Yesterday came out about a guy who wakes up in a world where no one remembers the Beatles but him. You know, for that reality to happen, Buddy Holly most likely lived. That would have meant there was no English invasion, because they say the Beatles picked up where Buddy Holly left off with the use of orchestras.